Hello, everybody. Welcome. We'll be starting the webinar in about 3 or 4 minutes' time. We'll just let some people join. If you do have any questions or anything, feel free to pop up in the chat section. Hello to you, David. Welcome. We'll just give it a few more minutes for people to join. This is a recorded session as well, so we will be sharing this with people who couldn't attend today but did register. Hello to you, David. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Or Dave, should I say? So you've got it, you got it sorted now, Dave. Nice. Okay. Right. We'll begin, and anyone who does come in is absolutely fine. So hello to everybody, and welcome, of course, to our exclusive webinar here at Taurex. We're really happy to have you join us today, whether you're live in the room with us, which is great, or if you're watching on YouTube, or watching on the recorded session that we've sent to you. It's really good to have you, and I'm sure after today we can take away something that is valuable and something that hopefully you can add to your trading going forward. This is also an interactive session for those who are in the room with us. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask them in the panelist discussion, and we will answer every single one of them. And any concerns that you may have, we're here for you. So just a little bit of background about myself. My name is Connor Woods, and I'm the Senior Market Analyst and Trading Education Manager here at Taurex. I worked for the company a few years ago. I've come back, and as a trader myself, journaling has been one of the most important things, genuinely, that I've ever implemented. And I used to always never want to do it, and that's why we've partnered with Swiset, who provide Taurex traders with amazing account analyzer software, which is a lot more automatic than I've ever done in the past. So I'm really excited to have Sebastian with us today. Sebastian, how are you doing?
Hey Connor, how are you? I'm good, I'm good. Thanks
Yeah,
for
I'm
the
good as
invite.
well. No problem, no problem. It's great to have you here. So, maybe just give us but obviously you're going to show us how the tool works and etc. and how the whole software package works with Swisset. But just maybe quickly give us a quick background or introduction onto yourself and Swisset's mission, should we say, to improve
Okay,
traders globally.
sure. Okay, as you mentioned before, my name is Sebastian, and I am from Colombia. Now I am based in Colombia right now, and I have been trader for 7 years. And at the moment, I'm working for Swiset. I am the head of partnerships. Okay, and that's kind of my background. Like in terms of trading, I have been trading futures, also stocks, and actually and at the moment I'm learning like a lot of Forex and CFDs too.
Nice.
And in term talking about Swiset, yeah, Swiset it's like a trading tool where we provide insights for the traders so they can take decisions based on information and statistics. And as you mentioned before too, it is all it's automated, so you don't need
Nice.
to be like filling like Excel sheets and that kind of things.
Yeah, which is something that I've
Yeah.
always done personally,
Yeah.
which is okay if you're a longer term trader. But there's a lot of people out there, most people out there who trade, more than one position a day or more than 10 positions a day, and
Yeah.
having that automation is really important. So, how did out of curiosity, how did the collaboration come about between Swisset and Torex, and how was it formed?
Okay. We started first like working with communities, but then the brokers as Taurex, they started to get worried about their traders. So Taurex in this moment wanted to bring like the best tools for the traders so they can take better decisions in terms of risk management, so they can trade better and have better results. So we started collaborating, the collaboration, because we want to have like professional traders,
Yeah.
traders who measure their results and take decisions based on those data.
Yeah, no, of course. I imagine that all professional, successful traders will have some sort of accountability for every trade they place. That's what I always tell
Yeah.
people when I'm coaching. But even if, well, what I'd like to do is I'd like people even who have just started out in trading to implement this straight away. So hopefully, um, yeah, hopefully that's something that people can take away from this video and from this session. So, do you want to show us how it all works? We'll get straight into it and see how it all works. Just give us a quick demonstration of that, and then people can implement or ask questions from there.
Yeah, sure. Let me share my screen.
Yep, no problem.
Can you see it here?
Yes, I can. Yep.
Okay, first it is a web app. We have also like mobile, but mobile is like more light. If you want to get into all the information, you better go to the web app, and it is app.swiset.com. Okay, I'm gonna log out, so I'm gonna show how it works, because if you don't have you first, if you don't have the registration, you go to the registration, you will receive a verification code and that things, and then you will go to you sign in. It's here.
think you got a
Oh,
double C there on the
yeah,
.com.
yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So here you're gonna get into like this dashboard, okay? When you're gonna see like a quick summary of the current month, or if you want, you can set different filters here and you will have like the highlights of your account, okay? Like the profit factor, the win ratio. This Swiset ratio is something like it's a conjunction between like the winning ratio and the risk reward ratio. So if you are more than one, your account is going to be like in profit, and the net profit in the current month. For example, in this case, February. Okay, you can go here to the profile, and Swiset is where you can centralize all the information. Okay, if you have different trading accounts, for example, if you have your trading account like your live or real trading account, or your demo account where you test your different setups, or if you have, for example, I don't know, another account where you have a trading bot, you can centralize here all the information. And we have a lot of trading accounts here because we test a lot, but you will have here the broker, the account ID, the account ID, if the account type, if it is live or demo, and you can synchronize all the account. When you have this synchronized is where you will receive the information when you close the trade. When you close the trade, you will have it automated in your trading journal. I will show you, and you can audit your account too if you want. It's not an obligation, but if you want, you can audit your account. For example, this account is audited, okay, and you cannot erase it, okay. This one is not audited, so you can erase the account, okay, and you can change like different trades. You can have trades like manually, but in the audited account you cannot do that, okay. That's in terms of the profile. We have different platforms here: MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, NinjaTrader, Atas, okay, and you can edit your profile too. If you want to have it in English or Spanish, you can do it here, okay.
nice.
Okay, perfect. The idea. Then you will have like, okay, the dashboard I already mentioned, and here you will have a watch list. This watch list, you don't have to do nothing here, but just in your strategy, because you will see that you can track different patterns or different setups you have. So as I don't know, you may know that you have name for your setups, and that's main names that you give to your different setups. So you can go here, add strategy name. I don't know, for example, Sebas, be my name, and Sebas1, for example, and the description, short description here, and add strategy. You can add, so you can see here that you in the list you'll have here Sebas, okay, and then we will go to the trading journal, okay. This you can filter here for the month, the different accounts you have, the assets you trade, and you can also filter for side, if it's a buy or a sell, a long or a short. For the result, you can see here that you will have the chance to set the mood. For example, if you're feeling kind of upset or when you're trading, or if you are feeling like angry, or if you're feeling like happy, or I don't know, different kind of moods you can set here, and your strategies you can filter too. And here,
That bit there. Sorry, Sebastian. That bit
yeah, it's
there on the mood. That's crazy. Like that's such a good idea because a lot of the time people don't document how they're feeling when they place a trade. And you might find that when you're in a particular mood, I know it sounds silly, but it's true. When you're in a particular mood, it could be that when you're feeling overconfident or over happy, that you're actually making the majority of your mistakes or having the majority of your losses. So that's something that I think is definitely different from what I've seen before.
yeah, that's really really cool, because as you mentioned, when you feel something like something that it's very excited or very angry or sad, I don't know, like there are like different actions you can take against your trading. You
Yep.
better feel like I don't know, like the name in Spanish, but in English, sorry, but it's like when you feel like in the middle, like
Zen,
you're not.
call it Zen when you're sort of focused and you've got real no emotion attachment to it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So here you will have, for example, I just filtered like the last 90 days, okay, and you will have your highlights here. Okay, the best trade, the worst trade, the total trades in the past 90 days, and the average trade duration. Okay, here you have your detailed data. When you close the trade, you will have here this asset, the asset you traded, decide if it's what I buy, short or a long, the open time, the trade time, the entry price, and here you can set the mood and the strategy. Where here you will have two actions here. One is the eye. In this eye, you can upload a picture or a photo of your trade, okay? And you can see here all the information, and also you can see here, for example, some hits and mistakes. That's something you set to for your own, and you can make some comments here. For example, you wanna write down something about the trade, if you took it like very early, or you were like late in the trade. Yeah, it's something you have to fill. And then you can here in this pencil, you can look that as this is a audited account, you cannot change some things here. Okay, this is something you can't change, but you can change your stop loss if you want, because maybe you set the stop loss in another place, and then you can name your trading strategy. For example, this one, and then the mood. Okay, cautious, concentrated, confident. For example, let's make it confident. Okay, and we will set this here. Okay, as you can see, confident, and that's it. Then when you fill all the information, to be honest, most traders don't feel this, because they just want to know if they are winning or losing, and they want to see like some ratios. But there are some traders that are really like disciplined with this. They fill out all the spaces, and then you can see the stats here. Okay, if you go to the stats, you will see like your portfolio stats, like the performance, and I will also the performance here, and the portfolio allocation. You can see the assets you trade. For example, in this case, this is Andres's journal. This is not mine, because I'm not trading like for this like a year, and he trades mostly the futures. Okay, so these are the two assets that he trades. You can see here, if you trade, for example, the profit contribution, you can see the asset that give you the more benefits, and the one that costs you more losses. Okay, so you can start like digging deep here, and if you want to stop trading, for example, I don't know, let's say, I don't know, Bitcoin. The Bitcoin it's giving you a lot of losses. So you may think if you would need to stop trading the Bitcoin, or if you want to analyze or study the strategy that you are using there. This can give you some information here. And this is very important. For example, the side stats. You want to see here, you're going to see here that when you buy, you are having the more losses when you go long. Okay, here in this case. And if you sell, you are having like more winnings. So you can, I have known traders that in this case, a friend of mine, that he decided to stop trading short trades. He just trade long trades because he saw that he was losing money when he was
Wow.
having shorts, because maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't know his analysis, but maybe he thought that when he went short, he was taking like wrong decisions, because I don't know, when the market's going down, it's like kind of crazy. Maybe it's more like more aggressive, and he just he thinks in long trades in this moment.
No, that's pretty cool to be fair. Dave just put in the chat there that he can hear that as well. So I think that might be something that he implements as well. So yeah, so he literally switched his buy or sell strategy. Literally was like, right, I'm only going long now. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know if it worked? Did it work for him?
Yeah, he's a good trader. Actually, he every day he posts his stories in Instagram, and I can see that he's always going long. He never goes short. Yeah, every day I
Nice.
can
I
see
like
that.
that.
And
Cool.
here you can see like the time stats. You can see, for example, in this case, to be honest, in this case, for example, he can trade like, but he trades better on Fridays, and he's not good on like on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and Thursdays. In this case, his best trading day, at least in the last 90 days, it's on Fridays. Okay, but when you have more information, you can have like better insights in terms of your statistics. And here you can see, for example, if you best trade on the opening, like American opening, this is the American opening, or if you can compare between the London opening or the, I don't know, Asian opening or American opening, you can see where you can trade better. For example, I have another friend of mine that he understood that his best hour for trading, it's like in Colombian night, it's Asia, the Asian market. Okay, so he changed his strategy, and he wanted to always trade on the night, on the Colombian night, but the Asian opening, and that's something he knows using Swiset. Which market do you trade?
Oh, I would probably say my favorite market to trade is the Nasdaq.
Nasdaq.
Um,
Okay.
I do like trading gold as well. And just quickly on the profit and loss by weekday, I would hate to see my Friday performance because I
Oh,
reckon
okay.
I can already feel that my Friday performance isn't very good. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I perform much better, I reckon, towards like sort of a Tuesday, Wednesday. But yeah, Nasdaq's probably my favorite.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to mention here because when I just started working here at Swiset, it's like 3 years ago, I had uh, I had a lot of meetings on Monday morning. Okay, because like the starting of we start the week with the team, and we set the goals for the week, and I started. I saw here in these time stats that Mondays I were losing a lot of money.
Yeah,
I was losing a lot of money because I was trading during the meetings. I was in the middle of the meeting, and
you weren't concentrating.
yeah, I saw the opportunity, and I just took the trade. And yeah, I saw that I was losing a lot of money on Mondays, so I stopped trading on Mondays because of the meeting. But if I wasn't in a meeting, yeah, I could trade. But if I was in the meeting, I don't even turn on like the MetaTrader or the NinjaTrader.
Yeah. So this is almost like this isn't just analyzing your trading. I know it is analyzing your trading, but it's also sort of like linking it to your like life habits. So like if
Yeah,
you know there's a particular, like you just said there's a particular thing that you do on a certain day, and if there's a correlation in the performance, good or bad, you can either
yeah.
say, well, I'll ditch that or I'll do more of that. And it's actually links almost to your life a little bit, which you don't get from a standard just noting down what trades you place.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
pretty cool.
That's true.
Nice.
And for example, here Andres don't fill out like the mood stats, but you can see here the mood that you are more profitable, or the mood that you lose more money. You can compare your strategies here. For example, this one, this name, and you can see which strategy is better for you. Okay, and which is your best setup. So you can know here if you want to stop trading the other setups, or if you go to analyze your setup, yeah, you can do whatever you want here. And here you have this line. If you are below the line, you obviously your trading account it's in losses. But if you are up the line, above the line, you are going to see that you are like in your trading account, it's in profit. And how you can see here, for example, if you see here this account, it's 27% of winning ratio, and this is like a risk reward of 1-1. And how we can take this trading account to the above the line, maybe you can start looking if your trades go more than 1-1. You can see okay, I can have here a 1-3 risk reward ratio, or maybe I can have better understanding of the market and better I can optimize my trading pattern, and I can have like 60% of win ratio. I just in my trading, in my experience, for example, I was taking like 1-2 in risk reward, but I saw that I could take 1-3 because when I started my trades, I saw that they were like going longer than that. That's yeah, and this is pretty much like the statistics here that you can see, and we can here also go to the trading plan. Do
Right.
you know that all the traders need a trading plan? I don't know, maybe
Definitely.
there are like people that trades like without a plan, and I don't know. I think that they're going to lose money.
It's hard to do anything really without a plan in life, isn't it? People, it's
Yeah,
the same with trading. So if you don't have a proper plan in place, you're always going to be your results are going to show it, aren't they? They're going to be random and sporadic and not really have any consistency to them. And as we all know, trading and consistency is one of the most important, if not the most important things. So yeah,
yeah, and here you can set a plan for different trading accounts. For example, in this case, you can set trade restrictions, maximum 4 trades per day. For example, if you want, you can set your own plan, and the number of losses per day, the weekly target. For example, if your target is to win $2,000 per week, you're going to set here, and your weekly restrictions. For example, if you want to set a maximum loss of $500 per week. For example, if you are just on Tuesday like today and you are losing like $500, you maybe should stop trading for the week. Because in the other case, you are going to take like bad decisions in terms of trading because you want to get back to your break-even account or something like that. So you can set here this. And if you, for example, in my case, I don't want to trade Mondays and Saturdays, for example, and within 8 a.m. or 11 a.m., and you set a pre-market routing. And how it works, like the trading plan, here I will come back to the profile. You can connect to Telegram, okay, your account. And if you connect to Telegram, you can see that when you breach one of these rules, you will receive a message from Swiset to Telegram, a Telegram message where it says like, hey Sebas, you said that you were going to take 4 trades per day, but you just took your fifth trade. So you better stop trading today. Like these kinds of messages.
that's
And
pretty
and
cool.
you
Definitely.
yeah, we cannot stop you from trading. Okay, we cannot do something about that, but we can send you like some reminders that
Yeah.
you are violating your own rules.
Well, if you choose to follow them, that's up to you, isn't it? But you'll face the consequences. Normal, the analyzer will tell you that more often than not, if you don't follow
Yeah, yeah.
that, you're gonna suffer.
And also, it will send you messages if you're doing good too. So it's gonna be like, "Hey, good, yeah, you're good, you're having a good time. This is your best trade of the week," and that kind of messages. Okay, and we are in the beta version of the Trading Mentor. Here we are trying to get into the AI. So
Yep.
we're gonna send you more actionable insights, like for example, your best in this case. If you want to improve your account, you should have a risk reward of 1 to 5, or your best hours to trade is between 9:05
Wow.
and 10:52. Because if you have a lot of data, you can see that you have some patterns and you have some insights that you can use to improve your trading, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Do you do you use Spotify
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all? It's like Spotify Wrapped, but for
Oh,
trading.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
see what I mean? I like that. That's a
yeah,
cool
yeah.
idea. It's different.
Yeah, actually, at the end of the year, we send like an Spotify Wrapped.
Do
Yeah,
you?
with all the
Nice. I thought
yeah
you might.
with your information, and also you can go here to tournaments, and if there's a public tournament, you can go and participate here. You can see like the ones that they have finished. Most tournaments are competitions are private for communities, but some of the times they make like different competitions
Cool.
in
Nice.
public. Yeah, and
Cool.
this is pretty much what we would like and what we are looking for is traders that want to have this business as a profession. Like when you measure your results, you will have better outcomes, and
Yeah.
you will have better decisions.
Well, look, yeah, you'd be a good example of this because you help run the business, right, or whatever, and anyone who runs a business will always um, have everything in terms of their expenditure, what they spend, and what they're doing, and everything that is actionable in the business will be written down. That's the same with any successful business, right? So we're trying to get traders to treat trading in the same way and have that
Yeah,
same accountability for what they do. That's the only real way you build a business from trading or build a living from trading by doing that, right?
yeah. I don't know in other countries, but here in Colombia, I can see that the traders want like results, but without knowing their information or their
Mm,
data. It's like they just trade. But if you want to have the trading as a business, it's better if you know like your numbers. For example, if you have like a restaurant, you can see that you where are your expenses going the most, and you would like to have optimization of, okay, I am having this kind of expenses that I don't want to, and I will, oh, this is the dish that I'm selling the most and
yeah,
I want to say, yeah. So you can take decisions with more information.
definitely, definitely. No, it's really cool, and yeah, it's good that Taurex traders and the Taurex community have access to this. So I've actually in the Discord channel, I've built a separate channel for account analyzer software for Swiset basically. So once we get people using it and stuff like that, people can share as well, and we can discuss between different things that people have noticed about themselves. There's a psychology section as well, which sort of links with that, which people are starting to comment in as well. And I'm sure that this will be a good thing for if you want to share with me or share with any of the other members of the community and see if there's anything that people can help you with as well.
Okay, yeah, perfect. And I to just to finish, like, for example, regarding the partnership between Taurex and Swiset, Swiset it's for free, like just until here for the trading journal, people can use it for free,
Yeah.
and we with an expert advisor integration, okay? But with Taurex, we have like the traders from Taurex, they can use all pro version from Swiset for free, okay?
Wow.
And they can have this is not something that is yet, but I think this at by the end of the week you can have it. It's pretty easy. You don't have to use an expert advisor, but the person just go here to add broker, looks for Taurex, okay? And here they set the account login and the server, and
Wow.
that's it. That's going to be pretty easy. I'm going to share with you a video, and you can send it to other people.
Brilliant. So if you're watching on catch up on YouTube, remember that, and I'll put it in the I'll maybe attach it as a separate video if you comment in the comment section, then I'll be able to send that to you as well. No problem. Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a short video actually.
Nice. Brilliant. Fantastic. Well, is it is that it? Is that it for now? Is there well, I suppose this is our first session, so we might do some more of
Yeah.
these, I imagine, going forward. So yeah, brilliant, fantastic. That pretty much wraps things up with us. If anyone does have any questions in the meantime, feel free to pop them in the panelist discussion now. You don't have to ask them now if you don't want to. You can ask them after the session. You can contact me in the Discord channel or anything like that. I'd like to thank as well Sebastian for taking his time out and joining us today, and I'm sure we'll have more of these going forward. I've got a podcast launching soon, so you never know, might be able to do this in more of a podcast style and talk more a bit about your journey. Dave's just said in the chat, Sebastian, just say thank you from him. And of course, big thank you to everyone who's joined us today. And if you do want access to our Discord channel and chat with me, then you can do that, and just let me know. I launched this whole community thing for Taurex at the start of the year, and our goal is to build a community of like-minded traders. So, I'm live streaming every single day my own journey, and I'm going to be utilizing this tool in those streams as well. So feel free to come and join them. Any last words, Sebastian? All good?
Yeah, all good, all good. I think we covered pretty much all, and I'm very thankful for the invite and to be here.
Fantastic. No, thank you very much. Thank you very much for having us, and thank you for everyone for joining today. And yeah, I'm sure we'll see you very soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.